I thought my eyes were deceiving me, but you really are a toplander. I should have known, should have known. No reef-bound or even scion has such meaty legs. Huh, yes, they are. Not thin like a reef-bound's or wiry like a scion's. I suppose they must be strong enough to keep you on the ground, no? Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. I don't have legs myself, so I'm kind of curious about them, you know? Notalume did. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I've always known she'd see reason one day. Here, take the key. The entrance is just past me. I mean, the ulcerate is in shambles. I'm telling you, the whole thing is on its last legs. We needed Notalume's help, but she was having none of it. If you ask me, it was all just excuses. She just wanted to do her own thing away from here. Like I said, excuses. We all believe the same thing. Everything belongs to the sea, and everything goes back to it. We had some creative differences, but that's all. I think she just likes to be special. There used to be order to things, right? The strong preyed on the weak, and the weak learned how to survive. It worked. More or less. But now everyone wants to be the bigger fish. Everyone wants to eat, and no one wants to work for it. That's why we need every pair of hands we can get, to somehow quell this madness. From you? Nah. I don't give a crap about knowledge. So what could a toplander have that I'd need? Don't worry about it. It's enough that you're here. Notalume and I will settle it between ourselves. Sure. And good luck on your way in. Sir Apps used to say, if you want something done right, do it yourself, and don't count on those brainless mongrels. Of course, back then when he said brainless mongrels, he also meant me. But I learned. Not well enough, looks like it, if you managed to make it all the way here. Now be good and come to the slaughter. The Scions are waiting for their next meal.
That's enough. You showed those maggots. Blasted things thought they could feed on me. Control me. Me! Though, not gonna lie, it's a good thing you showed up when you did, stranger. You're a curious piece of meat, aren't you? Guess I owe you one now. Ah, that's a good question, isn't it, stranger? I know what they weren't. For one, they weren't supposed to be coming out of the eggs, yet here they are. More and more of them every day. At this point, the whole bloody ulcerate must be infected. Because they're dumb as rocks, driven by nothing but instinct. And I'm the biggest, tastiest morsel in this whole place. If they'd brought me down, they'd have a proper feast on my carcass. They wish my skin's tough enough that they'd have starved before they tasted my flesh. Do I bloody look like a learned man to you? I don't know. And those scaly wastes of space who are supposed to guard the eggs don't know either. They think they're so smart because they can string a sentence together, but in the end, nothing comes of it. Useless, the lot of them. Am I now? I'll need to have a word with Josephus then. Find out where he got the idea that he can order me around. Though I suppose it must be the same place he got the idea to wake up Leah. The endless pit of stupidity and self-importance where his brain should be. Truth be told, I don't care either way. I've been bored as shit these past few hundred years, and Leah is entertaining. And by that, I mean stark raving mad. We always got along, Leah and I. We understood each other. But that was before Nimue had to put him down. For his own good, and for everyone else's. I didn't say that. But my main concern is, and always will be, the ulcerate. Oh, I can't be worrying about Lear running wild, losing what's left of his mind, and this bloody infestation all at once. So, here's my deal. You find out what's happening here, help me fix it, and I'll play your song. Start with the dormitory and the refectory, then go as deep as you need to until this blight is eradicated. Good. You do that. And then may the Lord have mercy on all of us.
Toplander, Abyssodontist himself must have sent you to me. We need to talk. Privately, and right away if possible. Yes, I'm so terrified, I feel like I'm about to die. Thank you for giving me a moment of your time. Trust me, I'd bow down to you and invite you over for a round of faceted shells. But I'm out of time, and my head is on the line. Like it or not, you're the only one I can turn to. If anyone else learns what happened, I'll end up in a geyser, doomed to boil forever. It's about an egg. A priceless egg from our collection. One of them has disappeared. I have no idea who would be so bold to commit such a theft. But it's true. The egg is gone. Thankfully, it wasn't one of the creator's eggs. Abyssodontist must have been watching over those. But it's still a priceless egg from the collection of reef-bound scientists, raised to help Sarras grow and gather knowledge in the future. This kind of reef-bound is the future of our community. The first of us who may one day have intellect equal to that of the ancient crewmen. Oh, I do. Their disgusting bodies are already boiling in the geyser, watched by the ever-vigilant Thalrin. The problem is, they insist they're innocent, despite the overwhelming evidence against them. I still don't know where the egg is. I'm already getting odd looks for leaving this place so often. The slime of the Scourge of the Seas. It was definitely the slime of the Scourge of the Seas. It can't be mistaken for any other substance. They tend to grow lesser organisms on their bodies. I spent half a day cleaning that disgusting residue off my bedding. And wouldn't you know it? Depth Gore's gang are all scourges, and we've long suspected them of thieving and smuggling. It's obvious they're responsible for stealing the egg. On the oozing fields, of course. The closest thing we have to a prison. Thankfully, we don't get many wrongdoers here in the Sanctuary. But when we do, we have Thalrin and his geysers. They're enough to scare anyone out of ever breaking the rules of our community. Thalrin can be very principled. If you don't give him a good reason for speaking with the prisoners, he might not let you near them. And since this whole business with the missing eggs needs to stay between us, telling him the truth is out of the question. I did hear, however, that he has a weakness for rum from the surface. If you don't have any on you, check the chests on the sunken ships. We've got a lot of those down here. Come back with the egg, my dear. Come back with the egg. And don't forget that my life is in your hands. Hurry, please. Take this key. It's your fastest way out. I'm counting on you.
Leave me. Well, look who the tide dragged in. The ulcerate is what it is. There's not much more to it than what you see. Endless rows of eggs and countless spawns of the Lord of the Seas. All for me to look after. Well, then you haven't met my mother. May the gods rest her soul, and the soil quench her anger. This place requires a heavy hand. Thankfully, that's one of the things I inherited from her. That, and my pretty eyes. Keeping the eggs warm so they hatch. Making sure what comes out doesn't die on the spot. And then comes the delightful task of raising them. Making sure they don't grow up weak. With the scions, it's easy. They have an innate craving for domination. But even that needs to be reined in sometimes. Reefbounds are smart, sometimes too smart for their own good. Out in the world, too much thinking can get you killed. And Finbloods are, well, you learn to live with them. Of course not. I appoint Casas to help me around the ulcerate. After all, it's only natural that older siblings should look after the younger, isn't it? I chose those who show the most promise. Those who understand why they went through all those hardships. They don't know familial love the way we do, so at least there's no risk of spoiling the little ones rotten. The world out there's cold and uncaring, even more so than the one we grew up in. Only the strong survive. Charity and empathy are luxuries, not instincts. To everyone out there, you're just a meal waiting to happen. And you can't let that happen. Neither can they. They are the children of the terror of the seas. They need to live up to their heritage. He sank my ship, the bastard. But he was clever enough not to sink me. I hated him back then. Thought I'd never stop. He took my ship, my men, and my freedom. I wasn't made to serve. But it turned out servitude wasn't what he wanted from me. He needed someone to keep things in order. So his ship became mine, and so did his men. In the end, he never gave me an order I didn't want to follow. Just one. Make sure they obey. At sea, discipline is everything. Every so often, you get some fool who thinks he's too big for his britches. That's how you know you slipped up. Gave them time to think. And thinking's where the trouble starts. They're not meant to think. They're meant to listen and do as they're told. The only thing they ought to be wondering is how long they can hold their breath while being keel-hauled for running their mouths when they shouldn't. I'd always known I'd end up at the bottom of the sea one day. Just never thought it would be this way. Instead of being fish food, I'm basically a fish lord. This place is tough, and it suits me. Though I do miss sailing. Oh, I've gone as stale as a forgotten hardtack. You solve the problem? Then what are you... May the sea spit you back out in one piece.
And who is this, slithering around in my garden? Oh, I thought I checked every last one of you today. Poor thing, you must be so confused. There, no need to fret. I'll get you back to your spot. Your form is spectacular, you know? It would be a shame to let it wither away with the currents. It's all right. Don't be afraid. I know it's been a long time since you felt this fleshy body. It's not perfect, is it? So fragile, so prone to damage, to decay, to change. But don't worry, I won't let any of that happen. Shh, calm. I prefer when your expressions are serene, not twisted in terror. You're so beautiful. It would be such a loss to mar that beauty with a grimace. Now, look me in the eyes. It's time for you to go back to sleep. See? Isn't that better? Your bodies are exquisite. The shape, the smoothness of your skin. I watched once as it withered, sagging, wrinkling, draining of color, until slowly, oh, so slowly, fell apart completely. It was a vile process, but my gaze saved you from that fate. And now, after centuries upon centuries, you remain unchanged, just as you should be. You broke it. Again? How is that even possible? You insolent thing. This is for your own good. Struggle all you like. You will remain here in this garden.
What now? Combat. Well, look who the tide dragged in. You solved the problem? Aha! Finally, some peace and quiet here. Though not for long, I suppose. Now tell me, what had the gall to corrupt my ulcerate? Oh, blast it! Looks like it was my own negligence that caused it. Oh, this place won't let you put your guard down for even a moment. You did good, stranger. I promised you the melody, so meet me at the organ. And may the Lord of the Seas have mercy on you, because Leah sure won't.
for the dead man's chest and a bottle of rum. You know what you must give me if you want to crawl past. Now that's a worthy drink. Crawl on through, and don't forget to drink one for my health.
Oh, friend of his. Seaweed, my favorite treat. Thank you, friend of his. Still, I don't understand why he didn't bring it himself. I thought I'd been a good turtle. Because I owe him my life. Hiss and I, we only have each other. He always said that. No one understands him, and I am the last of my kind. It's a special bond. I'd never dare to break it. Hiss is my savior. He found this shelter for me and keeps it secret from everyone. If not for him, I'd have been food for the people of Sarras long ago. My shell turned into a shrine. He gives me safety and food, and I share my knowledge in return. And I'm a very old turtle, you see. Before Sarras, my parents swam near Abyssodontis and absorbed his knowledge, passing it down to their children. That's very valuable knowledge. Friend of his, there are no others like me anymore. I'm the last of my species in Sarras. What remains of my brothers and sisters lies scattered across this realm. They hunted us for the knowledge we carried. Our shells became shrines. They believed it would bring them closer to the Lord of the Depths. We were unlucky. When Sarras was formed, our eggs were caught in the region, and since siblings couldn't reproduce, we all died out. Except me. And Hiss has been kind. He didn't make a shrine out of me. He gave me shelter and food. What more could an exile like me wish for? If I leave, I'll die. They'll hunt me down the moment I step outside. No, I can't disappoint Hiss. I don't want to make him angry. Sometimes when he's upset, he stops being kind. No amount of knowledge can calm him then. Sometimes he's gone for a long time, and I starve. No, I'm not leaving. That would mean certain death. You say there might be others like me outside the dome. It's true. My mother and father must have come from beyond Sarras, if they swam with Abyssodontis. So, we may have been born here, but we were not from this place. But Hiss always told me that Sarras cannot be left. Are you sure? That I could leave this place and swim freely through the vastness of the deep? That's true. My eyes aren't what they used to be. But I can see you're more of a toplander than a deep dweller. If you found your way in, perhaps you'll find your way out. So maybe I could too, if I had the courage. Thank you for your words. I'll think about them. And thank you for the seaweed. If I decide to go, I'll need the strength. Take this. I found it while cleaning. A reward for sharing your knowledge and helping me see things more clearly. I hope that when
back already? Only... Oh, is he all right? Did he ask you for anything? Damn it. I'd hoped that if I'd stopped helping, that would be enough. He never leaves the observatory, but I didn't think anyone would come to him. Please, Toplander, don't help with that experiment of his. I'm begging you. I am busy, but you're right. That's not why I stopped. Vandu is obsessed with that project, and I couldn't keep helping him in good conscience. Because it's going to get him killed. Can't you see this is insane? I don't even know what will get him first. Trying to leave Sarras' borders, or launching himself towards the roots in one of his blasted machines. He didn't even tell you! Well, now you know. I hope this helps you make the right choice, and not help him continue this madness. Good to see you. Only... Until next...
was just thinking about you. Yes! So, this one was a bit tricky. I found a sealed container in a shipwreck, so I decided to look inside, right? And there was... this. It has such an odd crystalline texture, but the golden color is so beautiful. I once heard a Morgan complain that the surface is too bright because of the, sun? So, I deduced that this must be the light of the sun itself, spun into crystals. Am I right? You eat it? And how is it made? Stop! I think I've heard enough. So it's not the sun? I see. So, I wasn't too far off, was I? Thank you for this knowledge. I think I need some time to think about it. Come back soon, won't you?
This one greets the Toplander. The meddling Toplander should not expect to gain knowledge not meant for the Toplander's ears. This one will give the Toplander an object of material value in return for the seaweed. It was the friend who promised to share knowledge. This one made no such vow. This one has never hidden that knowledge's worth is immeasurable. This one knows that the turtle is a precious friend, the sole sacrifice that might one day grant this one passage into the archive. And only this one knows where the last turtle remains. Well, this one and the Toplander, of course. But the Toplander has a mission, and the laws of Tumbo do not apply to him. Thus, that knowledge will be of no use to the Toplander. The Toplander promised to help this one. Is this how Toplanders help? By doing what was never asked? If this one had known, this one would never have asked. The Toplander possesses nowhere near the knowledge my turtle did. But if the Toplander shares knowledge that no other being holds, this one will forgive the impropriety. This one is not certain the Toplander speaks truth. This one is not convinced this is knowledge unique to the Toplander. However, if Ruiko does not possess it, perhaps it will suffice. Now leave this one to himself, Toplander. It is time for this one to organize the knowledge already gathered. This one has knowledge, and he enjoys gaining more.
His has no choice. May our land...
Trinkets, baubles, treasures from the endless dark. Secrets bought, secrets sold, knowledge for knowledge. Come, come, Toplander, let me look, let me marvel. My name is a current, a rush of warmth, in the biting cold. It flows, it carries a buzz with life, filled with purpose. A buzz. Buzz. You can call me Buzz, Toplander, yes. A merchant, a collector, a seeker of knowledge. Oh, but no more. No more. I've lost my treasure. I am bereft, adrift. I miss it dearly. Nothing brings me joy. Pearl that hums a beautiful melody. It flows like water, soothes my mind, makes my insides sweetly tremble. But the Morgans stole it. They laughed as they took it, and they won't give it back. They are Morgans. All they know is to take. Take lives. Take pride in life-taking. Take treasures one has rightfully earned. Morgans are cruel, just because they can be. Me? They have claws that rend flesh, teeth that crush bone. I can swim fast, but not fast enough. Could you? You could? Yes! The sisters like Toplanders. A little too much, perhaps. But they are curious, often bored. They may listen, or be taken by surprise. That's right. Bring me the pearl, and you will be rewarded. Oh, tell me. So... Try...
Ah, finally, somebody bold enough to feed the mob the current. And a Toplander, no less. Let me see if your so-called culinary knowledge can rise above mediocrity. Now, feed me. What in the depths is this? Did you dredge it up from a surface latrine pit? Even the algae are weeping. Take this slop away before I dissolve out of pity. Ugh. Oh, by the cold, this tastes like enough. By all the rotten oyster, you poor, pitiful creature. Your taste buds must have perished before you even reached these waters. Still, I am merciful. Clearly, you have never known what true flavor is. So I, out of sheer compassion, shall educate you. Take this sacred recipe for the most delicious dish you can make here. Even you, with your barbaric palate, should manage to produce something edible. Now go, before I remember your cooking and vomit up an entire school of sardines.
His has no... I'll pray.
What... It's a peaceful village, though not without its share of problems. They all share one ambition, but it often gives rise to competitiveness instead of cooperation. It saddens me to see. I had thought a common goal would be unifying, but instead it became currency. I hadn't noticed that, but you're right. I belong to the Archive, and the Archive are what they crave. It is not a desire I share. I know my place in the world. This is all the knowledge I need. In the depths, everything and everyone belongs to the sea. All we have is shared by others, down to our bodies after we die. What you describe sounds like the way of the surface. It should not be happening here, and yet it does. That is curious indeed. Sir Urkol likes order and being left to his own devices. He is deeply dedicated to his duties, and not only Sarras, but all of Avalon should be grateful for it. What lies within the Archive is both powerful and delicate. I believe Sir Urkol is the only one who can keep it safe. I do. I would not be here otherwise. He is the Lord's chosen. That alone proves he is worth following. Sir Urkol is unwavering in his service to him. Not once in hundreds of years has he strayed from his post. It is something I both respect and understand. That is not something I can put into words. You need to experience it yourself. If you're allowed entry, of course. Sir Urkol once told me they were our Lord's answer to his desire to make peace with his new reality. He wandered Sarras aimlessly, distraught, afraid he was losing himself and all he knew. The Lord of the Depths inspired him to create a place to store his memories. And that place grew until it became what it is now. I believe it has always been my purpose, from the day I was hatched. My peers in the Ulcerate called me a stickler. I like order, and I do not bore easily. The moment I heard of the Archive, I was drawn to it. But not for what it could give me, but for what I could give to it. Go with the current, Toplander.
My, would you look at that, sisters? What a tasty little morsel, dropped all the way to the bottom without anyone's help. Aren't we lucky today?
The luckiest. But what is it doing here, I wonder?
Who cares? We shouldn't be looking a gift kelpie in the mouth, should we?
Ha! Aren't you sure of yourself?
Shh. Let it be. I like them a little spicy.
My, who would have thought Balls had it in her? I always knew that little thief was clever, but this is bold.
Almost a shame she was born, well, a shrimp. She might have made a fine hunter.
I'm afraid little Boz hasn't been entirely honest with you. Yes, she sent you for the pearl, but we're not the thieves here. She is. Boz used the pearl to steal the last song of our dying sister as she gave herself to the sea. She had no right. What's left of our sister belongs to us and to the waves. No surprise there, but what made her send you here for it, I wonder? She had to know we wouldn't simply hand it over. Either she truly believes in your skill, or she doesn't think much of you at all. There's no song more beautiful or more powerful than a Morgan's dirge. We weep for ourselves, for no one else will mourn us. We sing to the sea as we sink into its final embrace. It can beguile a mortal, drive them to despair. Spells woven from it are always strong, always cruel. And yes, it can be stolen. Many have tried, out of greed or malice. I find it vile. Careful, mortal. This is our sister's dirge you're speaking of, not some cheap bauble. Or would you like me to reach down your throat and find your tongue, so I can have it as a keepsake? Well, there is something you could do for us, and then I might consider giving you the pearl. One of the scions of the depths has made himself at home in a cave within our domain. He's alone from what we know. Only comes out now and then, picking off our weakest and dragging them away. We would have dealt with him ourselves, but he's been strangely elusive, as if the darkness itself hides him from us. Worse still, he sealed the entrance with some powerful spell. They claim to be the children of the Terror itself. Perhaps they are. I don't know. You'll rarely see them stoop to speak with, well, anyone. They're brutes who fancy themselves the deadliest predators in the sea. Let them think what they will. It causes a strange kind of paralysis. I've never felt anything like it. My whole body went taut, trembling, frozen. I couldn't move. And then my heart, it thundered in my ears so loudly I could hear nothing else. Fear? That's absurd. Mortals feel fear.
They do. It makes them taste sour.
Sour? Oh, to me it's more bitter.
If you say so, I think it makes them taste more like the sea. Worry about your life first. We'll speak of rewards when, if you come back. Oh, what a sweet little treat you are. Wake? I see, you've done well. Nothing that slumbers in the depths should ever be woken. Those creatures, they are devours. Not even the ocean could hold them. Here, the reward I promised. Just make sure it's cared for. Our lost sister's song, in exchange for the lives of the sisters still with us. Seems like a fair trade, doesn't it? And I thank you. Now, begone, and be well. Visit us if you wish. I promise we won't bite.
Speak for yourself.
Swim far, swim fast, little morsel.
And here I thought you'd drown.
What's this? Flotsam or treasure? Hard to tell with you.
Toplander, step closer. Oh, tell me, tell me! Not honest? Me? I am honest. Always. Always. I made the pearl. I captured the Morgan song. So it was mine, not theirs. But the song would have been swallowed by the sea. Gone forever. Not humming sweetly in the darkest depths. Such a loss. Such a tragedy. We should all have things. Things that are ours alone. We may belong to the sea, but not everything of ours must belong to it. We should preserve what makes us. Keep the memory, keep the songs. And here is your reward. Something of the sea. I have more, you know. I could share for something of the land. What do you say? Secret for secret. Knowledge for knowledge. I wish to know of the land. You wish to survive in the depths. It's a fair trade, no? Anything. Everything. What is as clear to you as a whale's song in the dark? Good. I will have my treasures ready. You've given me a gift. I will treasure it. Thank you for your knowledge, Toplander. I need to put it away. See that it sits neatly. Come back later, when I have room for more. No, I do just fine. The sea provides. I know the sea. The sea knows me. But oh, there is one thing. But I can't have it. I'm just Boz. Being Boz is not enough. Finbleds are the weakest children. Not clever like the reef bounds, not strong like the scions. We are the failures, the prey not enough, never enough. Is this the way of the surface? Here, you are what you are. The moment you hatch, you know how you'll die, and then you'll be eaten. Or sooner, such is the cycle. But I want the way of the Toplanders, your way. To be different, to be more. The head of the great beast bastard, or not the head, something else, a trophy. To have and to hold. Murder? Not murder. A hunt. She's the daughter of the beast, and a beast herself. It's kill or be killed with her. Their kind knows no other way. To prove a point. I may be a thin-bled, but I am not weak, not stupid. I am strong in my cleverness. I have collected many things. I know their worth. And that knowledge I will use in the surface way. I will have what cannot be had. Respect. A little fear, not too much, but enough. With the great beast, of course, deep within what's left of it. A body made into a home, crawling with the unwanted. And with the scions of the depths. Good. And I will mount it where everyone can see. But first, you will need some things. Things I found, things I made. I wish to be a part of the hunt. Here, the bait. A smelly delicacy. Try not to get eaten, Toplander.
love, is that you? I've waited so long. Have you finally come to me? Oh, my Anwin. There's no need to be shy, my sweet. You're the one I've loved. The one I've longed for. I could wait an eternity for even one look from you. And now that you're here, it feels like a dream. No, don't say that. I've searched for you in every face I saw. I know it's you. I'd know you anywhere. You live in my heart, in my very bones. You fill every crevice of me. Don't reject me. I won't survive it. This is so strange. You, my Anwin, are everything to me. Yet, to you, I am a stranger. That breaks my heart. But I understand. And you will too, very soon. That I promise. Just please, give me a chance to prove my feelings are true. I've prepared a gift. You give gifts to those you love, don't you? Oh, I won't spoil the surprise. Oh, you'll have to see for yourself. I'm so glad to hear that. It's just over there. I'm sorry. You'll have to fetch it yourself. It's very delicate. I wouldn't want to ruin it.
You look weird. Mummy let you out? Mummy never lets anyone out. Was it because of how weird you look? You do? The weirdest. It's Mummy. Mummy took me from the Oak. The place with all the eggs. There were lots of others like me and other mummies, but she didn't like it there. So she took me. And now we're here. Because she's my mummy. Why wouldn't she take me? Nah, once we got out of the egg place, she had better things to eat. Dead? Why? She was fine just a while ago. Yelled at me not to get underfoot, so I left. I never should have left. Oh, I see. You're right. It happens a lot in the egg place. I had a brother there, and he died too. But what will happen to me now? Maybe you're right. There was always someone taking care of me. First it was Mr. Apps and the carers, and then Mummy. Maybe my new mummy will be nice to me. No one has ever been nice to me. Yes, you're right. I'll wait here for her. And if she never comes, I'll find her myself. If the sea took her...
You returned, my Anwin. I knew the tides would carry you back. Leave.
I will.
Oh, you startled me. I didn't think anyone would find my hideout. Hiss promised no one would. Of course, the damned creature turned out to be useless. What do you want? Let me guess. Coraloon is looking for me. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. She's not worried about me, but about herself. Tell me, what do you know about me from what Coraloon told you? Not much, I bet. Think back to everything she said. Can you hear her saying, me, me, me? That's Coraloon for you. She doesn't care about anyone but herself. I'd say I'm being too kind. That leech thinks she's the most important creature in the ocean, and I'm supposed to wait on her hand and fin. And since you're asking those kinds of questions, it means she's already wrapped you around her finger. Unless I'm mistaken, we can end this conversation right here. I'll stay here, and I'm not changing my mind. Because I want to finally be free. To have my own life, to start my own family. No more and no less. You have no idea what it's like to spend your life with someone who always plays the victim. It's not that she can't do anything. She just doesn't want to. She throws up her hands and insists I do everything better. For a long time, I kept falling for her games. But when I tried to teach her something, to show her how she could have a better life, hunt on her own, gather seaweed, she'd get offended and punish me with silence. Or she'd accuse me of putting on airs, of treating her like an idiot. She'd say anything just to make me give up and do everything for her. I couldn't keep living like that. And I won't keep living like that. Not at all. That won't be necessary. Listen, I know my sister. I just need to wait until some poor sap takes my place and lets her exploit them. Then I'll come back. I'm sure Coraloon will be terribly offended, but at least I'll have some peace and quiet. Perhaps it's not the gentlest way, but it's the only one. I've tried everything else. Disappearing for a while is the only reasonable option. Hiss promised to tell me when that happens. Thank you. If there's one thing I could ask of you, please, give her this letter. You can say you found it with my body. If you manage to make Coraloon stop searching for me, If you can push her towards independence, return to me, and I'll share everything I've gathered with you. And please, don't tell anyone where I am. I really need to be alone for a while. Just me.
You returned, my Anwin. I knew the tides would carry you back. Do you see now how close you are to my heart? We are interwoven. You course through my veins, my beloved Anwin. And yet I still wish I could be even closer to you. Oh, no, do not say that. The body feeds the soil. It creates the tissue that makes us, and it binds us. We are one, my beloved. My Anwin. Together, yet still apart. Inseparable, yet alone. You are the light under my skin, but I'm a greedy creature. I need your touch, my Anwin. Only your love can sustain me. No, no, do not say that. I would never hurt my Anwin. I would never hurt you. You came to me, did you not? You accepted my gift. You love me. Fine. If you insist on being stubborn, I will devour even more of you until you are nothing but salt on my lips. You will love me as I love you.
Those soft-shelled weaklings don't even realize how much harm they're causing. If only I could... Oh, a toplander. You move so quietly. I've always heard that everyone on the surface just stomps around. Welcome to our realm. I'm Rhonda, a researcher and history enthusiast. The remains of the carcass of the great serpent, of course. It's one of the greatest treasures of our land. I'm studying how it affects local life, and everything points to its influence being quite significant. The carcass lets microorganisms cleanse our water safely. Without it, living here would be much harsher. It is truly a momentous discovery. If only I could find someone to help me deal with a few pests. Nasty, disgusting creatures that are damaging the magnificent carcass and endangering our entire realm. They arrive in packs and carve out its fragments. Why? I have no idea. It's certainly not edible. It's made of the same substance that covers the Lord of the Seas. Consuming it would not only be dangerous, it is strictly forbidden. Yes, exactly. But it can't be a band of scourges of the sea, oh no. I'm a law-abiding reef-bound. I can't be seen working with that kind of company. But if a helpful toplander were willing to step in, I could repay them with the knowledge I've gathered. Great. Oh, I'm so glad. The pests are hiding in one of the caves beneath the carcass. There aren't many, so you should find the right one quickly. I don't know how many creatures you'll face, but if I went alone, I'd never come back. And if you recover the fragments of the carcass, I'll be very grateful. I've always wanted to study them, but I never dared commit such sacrilege. But since someone else has already taken them, I might as well seize the opportunity. All in the name of science and knowledge, of course. I'll be waiting right here for you. I'm eagerly...
Toplander, please, hear us out before you kill us.
Or you could just not kill us. I heard that Toplanders are wise creatures. Wiser than reefbounds.
Quiet, Mudscale. What if this one is short-tempered and doesn't like nobody's like us trying to talk to it? No, our brothers and sisters never developed the gift of speech, but they wanted us to. They supported us and made it possible for us to work in peace. I'm sorry they attacked you.
And sorry they were weaker than you, but we'd like you to know they were only following their instincts.
We understand that when they attacked, you had to defend yourself. We'll mourn them with dignity.
Yes, our gift of speech is more developed than hers.
But Boz is ambitious. I'm sure one day she'll get better at it. Jewelry. We know reefbounds love jewelry, and they're always looking for something new.
We hope this will convince the people of Tumbo to let us into the village. Or at least allow us to live nearby. We also seek knowledge.
But first, we need reefbounds to notice us, respect us, and that won't be easy. Not all of them, but some. Some approach us with caution, others with pity. Kindness is rare. We don't speak with them very often.
We all come from the same ulcerate, but they reached a higher state of awareness many generations ago. There is so much that separates us, and so little that unites us. And we know our place in the hierarchy, but no one can forbid us from continuing to grow.
We've already developed speech, and now manual skills. That should be enough. For now.
Reefbounds are vain. They like their trinkets.
The less practical, the better. But they believe the carcass carries the power of the great serpent.
So if we show them jewelry made from the carcass, we might gain their favor.
Because only there will we be closer to knowledge. We're not concerned with reefbounds themselves. We'll be connected to them by trade, nothing more.
Not all of them despise us. Some simply keep their distance. But they need to at least tolerate us if we are to feel safe in Tumbo. Otherwise, we would be risking our lives.
Randa is a thief and a liar.
Randa doesn't think we're worthy of respect.
He wants to take everything we make here and claim it as his own. He believes that by doing so, he'll prove he has gathered enough knowledge to be allowed into the archive. Randa is lying, and I think he's lied for so long that he started to believe it himself.
Randa has been trying for years to enter our cave. Once, we dropped one of our trinkets by the carcass.
We think he took it to Tumbo and told everyone he made it. But when everyone started admiring our ring, when they wanted more...
He found our cave and tried to trade with us. But we didn't want to trade with just one reefbound. We wanted to trade with them all.
And we won't let him claim our work as his. Not now, when we know so many admire it. A lie is what separates lesser creatures from higher ones. We have a voice, but we do not have the ability to lie.
For us, the blackness of the depths is black, and the seaweed is green. Randa says he is blinded by the brightness of the depths, and that he hates the blue of the seaweed.
Those are his words, not ours. We could never speak like that. We only know this because we heard him speaking that way to the scourges of the seas, just to prove to them how foolish they are.
Thank you for your understanding. Please, accept this small gift as a token of our gratitude.
If you can convince Randa to stop lying, come back, and we'll reward you further. After all, you're the one who brings change, so perhaps Randa can change as well. We trust our efforts will be appreciated in
You don't know what you're saying. You'd trust those creatures over me, even if they were right. So what? What does it matter if I bent the truth? We still don't know what will happen if the carcass is taken apart. That doesn't make me wrong. My theory is still perfectly sound. Yes, I'll take their wares and sell them, but I won't touch the carcass again because I consider that sacrilege. But this can still be resolved. I forgive your weakness. You can go back there and get rid of that rabble. You! How dare you? We had a deal, a fair deal. Fine then. If that's how it's going to be, I'll just have to take them from your cold, sticky hands.
Please, Toplander, allow us to work in peace.
We're truly sorry to hear that. He wasn't the most honest Reefbound, but we never wished him dead.
Now, however, we'll get a little closer to our goal, all thanks to you and your involvement.
Please, accept this gift as well. It might prove valuable once you return to the surface.
We've been saving it for a special occasion.
Thank you for letting us continue our mission.
Toplander! Or are you still one, here at the bottom? You've given me a gift. I will treasure it. Thank you for your knowledge, Toplander. See that it sits neatly. Come back later, when I have room for more. Ah, so big, so ugly, so beautiful.
I should mount it! Yes, where everyone can see!
No more. Balls is stupid, balls is weak. They will look.
And they will tremble. Here's your reward, Toplander. This is yours, but the glory... the glory is ours.
The Scions have no children. A child is weak. And what is weak is eaten. I know, I've seen it. And Finbleds are the weakest. We are food to them, not brood. How should I know? Us and the Scions are of the same father. But we are not like them. I don't know what goes through their heads. If anything does. It is a curiosity, yes. But Sarras is full of curiosities. Not all of them are worth my notice. There are many Finbleds in the sea, and there will be many more. Me? Why me? I have a business to run. Knowledge to gather. What use do I have for a child? Oh, you're right. You're right. It won't take much, won't it? Feed him, teach him some knowledge. My child won't be stupid. Never threaten to eat him easy. Better than a Scion. We'll show them. A Finbled doing what a Scion never could. Try not to get eaten, Toplander.
Hiss has no choice. He has to confess. That's impossible. You must be mistaken. My sister would never leave me. She's just playing a prank on me. Very funny. See? I'm laughing. But enough is enough. Tell her she needs to come back to me at once. I can't do this alone. You have no idea what kind of bond we have. We've always been together. We were supposed to be together forever. Forever young, innocent, beautiful, independent. No shoal, no males. Do you have any idea how hard it is to survive in this world on your own? I don't believe this. This is her handwriting, but I don't believe that's what she really thinks of me. Hiss must have made her write this. Or some other male. Or maybe it's you. That would explain why she wrote such nonsense. You're the one who pressured her. I'm not scared of you, Toplander. For my Sindril!
This one asks the top... This...
Topland! Oh, of course. This one's quite easy. But I'd still like to be sure. I got it from Boz, who got it from Undira, who found it with one of the Kelpies. So strange, the whole story. But I'm fairly certain it's just a piece of jewelry, probably lost by some poor Toplander. Horses? What are horses? Right. And these horseshoes, what are they for? A foot. So it's not some delicate Toplander's adornment, but something you strap onto a beast's foot. And that's why someone put it on a Kelpie? To make it a beast of burden? That's barbaric. To use a free creature that way. I don't think I want to hear more about the surface. Please, just leave me be. Take care out there.